Okay, big sister wife news. Sister wife Christine Brown sues ex-husband Kody Brown for retroactive child support and custody. So when somebody commented this on my video, I was like, what? That sounds like when they had like Christine suing Kody. I was like, that sounds like, I don't know about that. But they said, look at the In Touch Weekly, and I did, and here it is. So in addition, the mom of six requested a domestic relationship injunction that stops both parties from harassment, domestic violence, canceling or modifying services, taking the children for non-routine travel without court orders or permission, and demeaning or disparaging the other party. So I don't know if this is standard. I have never been in a custody battle. I've never sued someone. So I don't know how much of this is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And how much of this is just very routine. Like, of course she would do this. And of course this is normal. Most couples go through it. So I guess those of you who've gone through this can tell me if this is pretty standard. And then the rest of the article to me just seemed like a recap of like, you know, she split, she moved with her mom, you know, to Utah, the rehashing of whether or not the move to Utah was safe. I've said, I understood exactly what Christine was trying to accomplish. I think it would have been really unfair for a lot of families for the mom to move and move the daughter away from the father. But I think specifically in this particular instance, I think it was one justified. She was moving closer to a lot of the family that she does see. And if you have any doubts, look at who stayed behind. Savannah, who's just a little bit older, stayed in the area and he didn't see her. She lived not even, 10 minutes away. And it sounds like he saw Truly during that time almost more than he did Savannah. When Janelle said, hey, you haven't talked to Savannah since her birthday. Like, he didn't invite her to second Christmas. I think Kody genuinely forgot Savannah existed. So while I want to be very thoughtful about those who have been hurt by a parent moving their child away, I want to say this is a really specific circumstance. And it does seem that Christine was right. So I'm really curious. So she's suing for paternity because Kody's not currently on Truly's birth certificate. And then the headline, and then this is right below the headline, is taking Kody is suing the father for asking the court to establish paternity isn't on her birth certificate, and for child support and full custody. So it's super interesting. I always think it's interesting when a lot of this news comes up around the time that the show is airing. I don't think she's suing just to promote the show. Just to be really clear, I don't think that's the case at all. I just think it's interesting that a lot of times this stuff happens when the show's already in the air, so interest is already really high. But yeah, if you've gone through this, you can tell me how common this is. What does this mean? Does this mean that he is not, is the implication that he is not giving her money, or is the implication just that they had no formal agreement and now she wants to formalize it and it's very, very standard? Let me know what you think.